Welcome back for more exciting Margaritaville at Sea news. A few weeks ago, I announced that they have a new ship that they bought. Didn't know what they're going to do with it. They announced they had new itineraries on their current ship. And then now, guess what? They actually now know what they're going to do with this ship, and they have announced it to everyone. I'm doing this format a little bit different than usual, so that way you can kind of see and follow along with me. So, of course, now if you go to explore ships, they have the Islander. Oh, look, they have a deck plan. Do they have an actual deck plan of this ship yet? I know the size of the ship is similar to the other one. It's going to be bigger, of course, but it's not going to be any taller. And it looks like they have a pretty good deck plan lined out. It's my first time seeing this, so you're actually following with me. And it looks very similar setup to the other ship. You still have a 2-level theater. Pickleball courts are getting very big now. And it looks like they have 2 pools out here. You still have the pizzeria place, port and decision buffet. Just like their other ship, the Dos area is actually in the back of the ship. So, I mean, this is all very similar. And looking at this, there's actually something that's new on the ship. And that would be is they now have a slide down there. That is exciting news for the kids. Also have a mini golf area. So they are upgrading their fleet, obviously. I'm not sure what this nothing but a breeze is, what that entails, but that's exciting. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. So the new ship are going out of a new port. And this one's actually going out of Tampa Bay, Florida, as we discussed and heard earlier. And this ship was too big for the current port that they have in West Palm Beach. So now this is in Tampa Bay, Florida. So new port. So great news for everyone out of Florida. I have sailed with Margaritaville at Sea before, so I have experience in it. And one of the downfalls of it is the fact that it's a very short cruise, which is great if you live in Florida. But if you're someone who has to go travel to Florida, it's kind of, hey, I'm flying all this way for a 2-day trip. And with their itinerary, they announced, hey, now it's a 3-day trip, so making it a little more enticing, a little more tempting to do. And now there's these new itineraries. They're even longer cruises. So let's check them out here. You have 4 new itineraries. First one is a 4-night cruise, starting at Tampa Bay and going down to Cozumel, Mexico. So day 1, of course, you take off at port. Day 2, you're at sea. Day 3, you're actually in Cozumel. And day 4, you're back at sea, heading on your way back. And day 5, wake up back up in port. This is very exciting. They have another 5-night cruise. So now, again, you take off from Tampa Bay, Florida. But day 2, you're at Key West, Florida. Go down to Florida Keys. It's not actually that far. The next day, you're at sea. And then you wake up at Cozumel on day 4. So for those who cruise in the Caribbean frequently, this may be a very familiar port. It's a very popular one in Mexico. But my question is, are they going to be at the same port as Carnival's port? Are they going to book with Royal Caribbean? Or are they going to have their own port? What are they doing? Now I think of that, I'm not sure what Virgin Voyages is doing with their port there. So that's going to be interesting to think about. And they have another itinerary, very similar, 5 nights, Progreso and Cozumel. So now you're not stopping at Key West, Florida. You're taking off from Tampa. Second day, you're at sea. Wake up, you're in Cozumel. Spend a day there. Next day, you wake up at Progreso. You spend the day at Progreso. Then you have a relaxing day at sea, back to Tampa, Florida. So you're having a lot more options to Margaritaville at Sea. I liked cruising with them and sailing with them, but now look at all this. You have many selections of where to go, and even a selection of ships now. And the last new itinerary they have is a 5-night Key West and Progreso. It's going to be very similar. You're going to take off from Tampa. You're going to Key West day 2. Day 3, you're at sea. Day 4 in Progreso. Day 5, you're at sea, and you wake up in Tampa Bay. This is great for those people who want to go on longer cruises. I like sailing Margaritaville at Sea. And this makes it a lot more tempting for me to actually go to Florida for this cruise. I live in Texas, and I was hoping the new ship was going to be based out of Galveston. That's my neck of the woods, make it very easy to go on this inaugural cruise. So this will make it a lot more tempting for me to actually go there. I do want to go try this ship. It's a new ship for them. Again, it's a used cruise ship that they bought, and they're going to fix it up. If you look at the design, it's going to be a little bit different still. Their island feel, but if you go to ships, Islander and accommodations, you see designs are a little different. If you see my review video or ship tour video of the Margaritaville at Sea, Paradise at Sea ship, you could tell it's a little bit different, but it's still that very beachy vibe that Margaritaville at Sea is known for. I'm excited for this new ship. It is a little pricier than their previous cruise, which the cruise was a very short one to get for like $99 or less, depending on the deal. This one's closer to more, it was like $500 for an inside cabin. but they're a lot longer cruises, so it still could be a very good value. And if you're the person who's doing the Heroes at Sea or the limited cruise pass that Margaritaville at Sea offers, these new itineraries do not qualify for that, unfortunately. You have to stick with the classic 2 or 3 day itineraries that they offer out of West Palm Beach. Doesn't mean they won't do something similar with this line of itinerary later down the road, but the price may be different. But next summer, all these new itineraries start. I'm not sure I'll be on one. I want to be on one, but we will see. And if I do, you bet there'll be more videos about it. If you want to know more about Margaritaville at Sea, check out my other videos. And I have some with other cruise lines like Carnival, Virgin Voyages, and soon to be Princess. So if you love cruise content, I got plenty more that I've already out and then be coming very soon. See y'all next time.